Ask Gemini question. So,
Determining the most annoying memes is subjective, as humor varies greatly from person to person. What one person finds funny, another might find irritating. However, based on the prevalence and how often they were used, sometimes to the point of overuse, here are 5 memes from 2016 that were considered by many to be quite annoying.
They can be.
1. Be like Bill. This stick figure meme was designed to call out annoying social media habits by presenting a Bill who doesn't engage in them, often ending with, "Bill is smart." Be like Bill. While the intention might have been humorous or even slightly educational, the sheer volume of these memes and their often simplistic or preachy nature led to widespread annoyance. People found them repetitive and sometimes condescending. 2. Damn Daniel. This meme originated from a viral video of a teenager complimenting his friend Daniel's white Vans shoes with the phrase, "Damn Daniel," accompanied by the song Damn by Young Jeezy. While initially catchy and funny to some, its repetitive nature and the constant imitation of the phrase quickly became grating for many who were not in on the joke or were simply overexposed to it. 3. Dat Boy. Featuring a cartoon frog riding a unicycle with the catchphrase, "Oh shit, what up?" This meme's humor was often seen as nonsensical and absurd. While some appreciated its randomness, many found it baffling and irritating due to its lack of any clear comedic premise. The sudden and widespread appearance of Dot Boy often felt intrusive and annoying to those who didn't understand or appreciate the humor. 4. Arthur's Fist. This meme used a screen grab of the cartoon character Arthur clenching his fist in frustration. It was used to express annoyance, anger, or strong negative reactions to various situations. While versatile, its constant use to express even minor irritations made it feel overdone and tiresome for some. 5. Pepe the Frog, in certain contexts. While Pepe the Frog originated much earlier, 2016 saw a significant shift in its perception. Originally an innocent and widely used reaction image, it was increasingly adopted by alt-right groups as a hate symbol. This association led to widespread condemnation and annoyance, especially for those who remembered its earlier, benign usage. The controversy and negative connotations surrounding certain Pepe variations made its continued appearance in memes frustrating and offensive to many.
It's worth
noting that the perception of memes can change over time, and what was annoying in 2016 might be looked back on with nostalgia or even amusement by some today.
So when the Hulk interrupted Loki's monologue about his own greatness by clobbering him into the ground, it was both relieving and side-splitting.
What is nostalgia? Oh boy, he ain't gonna find any way I remember.
Nostalgia is a sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations. It's often described as a bittersweet emotion, where feelings of happiness and warmth about past memories are tinged with a sense of loss that those times are gone. Here are some key aspects of nostalgia. Longing for the past. At its core, nostalgia involves a desire to return to or relive specific moments, periods, or situations from one's past. Positive associations. These past experiences are usually associated with positive emotions, such as happiness, love, comfort, and security. Triggered by reminders. Nostalgia can be evoked by various triggers, including sensory cues. Smells, sounds, especially music, and tastes can strongly trigger nostalgic memories. Visual cues. Old photographs, videos, and familiar places. Social interaction. Reminiscing with friends and family about shared experiences. Objects, keepsakes, and items from the past. Bittersweet emotion. While the memories themselves are often pleasant, there's usually an underlying awareness that those times cannot be fully relived, leading to a sense of melancholy or longing. Personal and self-referential. Nostalgic memories are deeply personal and often involve the individual as a central figure in those past events. In simpler terms, nostalgia is that warm, fuzzy feeling you get when you think about happy times in the past. For example, the smell of a certain cookie might make you feel nostalgic for your grandmother's kitchen, or listening to a song from your teenage years might bring back a flood of memories from that time.
A cookie or... Oh, okay. For... Oh my gosh. That. Okay, ad. Oh, was that an ad?
You're very welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Perhaps you'd like to explore specific examples of nostalgia or how it affects people.
Be right back, yo. I'm back, y'all. Video load yet? Okay. No. Good. Yeah. Name 3 most memes. I'm gonna say 2021. I'm gonna say 2018, but we do 2021. Where's some annoying memes in 2021? Let's see what Gemini says.
Determining the most annoying memes of any year is subjective, as humor varies greatly. However, based on prevalence and some opinions online, here are 3 memes from 2021 that were sometimes considered annoying due to overuse or their nature. 1. It's about drive, it's about power. This meme used a snippet from the song Face Off by Tech-9 featuring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. It was often paired with various characters or scenarios doing mundane tasks with intense, exaggerated expressions, implying an over-the-top level of focus and determination for something ordinary. While initially funny for its absurdity, the repetitive use of the same audio and format across countless videos led to it becoming grating for many. 2. Squid Game memes. Overuse/spoilers. The popularity of the Netflix show Squid Game in 2021 led to a massive influx of memes based on its scenes and characters. While many were creative and humorous, the sheer volume of Squid Game memes, often containing spoilers, became overwhelming and annoying for those who hadn't watched the show or were tired of seeing the same themes repeated. 3.
Right.
Onkazone. This meme, featuring the Animal Crossing character Anka dancing provocatively to a specific song, was considered annoying and even disturbing by many due to its unexpected and often explicit nature, especially within the context of the generally wholesome Animal Crossing franchise. Its sudden popularity and prevalence online made it hard to avoid for some, leading to annoyance. It's important to remember that what one person finds annoying, another might find funny. Meme culture is constantly evolving, and what was prevalent and potentially overused in 2021 might have faded from prominence since then.
Yeah. Also, can you name 3?
Tom Holland's Spider-Man has gotten ample opportunities to do what previous iterations of the character haven't. One of these opportunities was to fight alongside Tony Stark in a solo film.
Say YouTubers.
Excited when the trailers dropped for this movie showing Iron Man flying alongside this led
2020. Yeah.
fighting team up in the works for Homecoming's finale. Upon release,
Oh, Jake Paul. First one, bro.
It's tricky to definitively name the most annoying YouTubers as it's very subjective and depends on individual preferences. What one person finds irritating, another might find entertaining. Additionally, opinions can change rapidly in the online world. However, based on some prevalent discussions and criticisms from around 2020, here are 3 YouTubers who sometimes faced significant backlash or were considered annoying by a notable segment of viewers during that period. 1. Jake Paul. Known for his controversial stunts, often clickbait titles, and perceived immature behavior, Jake Paul continued to be a figure who drew significant...
Often clickbait titles. So, he kept a title with Bad Baby on there, and she's not even in the whole video. It's a 16-minute video. The thumbnail was him and Bad Baby high-fiving, and then you watch the whole 16-minute video, she's not in there. She's just a thumbnail. Girl was just a thumbnail to get views.
in criticism and was often labeled as annoying by many in 2020. His antics sometimes crossed into problematic territory, leading to further negative attention. 2. Jeffree Star. While having a large and dedicated fan base, Jeffree Star also faced considerable controversy in 2020 related to past racist remarks and involvement in beauty community drama. This led to many finding his online presence and involvement in scandals to be annoying and off-putting. 3. SS Sniperwolf. Known for reacting to other people's content, SS Sniperwolf has often been criticized for her perceived low-effort content, repetitive format, and sometimes negative or dismissive reactions. In 2020, these criticisms continued, leading some viewers to find her content and online persona annoying. It's important to reiterate that annoying is subjective, and these are just examples of YouTubers who faced significant criticism and were considered irritating by some during 2020. Many other creators could also fall into this category, depending on individual viewers' tastes and opinions.
When Thor and Loki try to locate their father Odin, Doctor Strange points them towards a cliffside in Norway. It's there he sees
Okay, I said 2 more. I'm gonna make sure you make 3.
before fading away, allowing Hela to
You're right. Let's name 2 more YouTubers who faced significant criticism and were often considered annoying by some viewers in 2020. 4. Tana Mongeau, known for her chaotic
I don't know who that
storytelling,
is.
dramatic personal
James
life shared
Charles.
online, and various controversies. Tana Mongeau often generated a lot of discussion and, for some, annoyance due to the perceived oversharing and drama surrounding her. 5. James Charles, similar to Jeffree Star, James Charles also faced significant backlash and controversy in 2020, stemming from previous drama within the beauty community and other online incidents. This led to a segment of viewers finding his continued presence and involvement in scandals to be annoying.
Dang.
Again, it's crucial to remember that annoying is a subjective label, and these are based on prevalent criticisms and discussions from that time. Other YouTubers could also be considered annoying, depending on individual preferences.
Constant presence and development. Name 4 more. Learn more. Okay, nigga, I call. Yeah, he's a Karen. He's a diva.
Okay, to continue exploring this subjective topic, here are 4 more YouTubers who generated significant criticism and were often considered annoying by some viewers in 2020. 6. Logan Paul. Similar to his brother Jake, Logan Paul was also a recurring figure in controversies and faced criticism for various
Did he have
stunts and
clickbait
statements made
No.
online. His past actions continued to be a point of contention for many viewers in 2020, leading to him being considered annoying or problematic. 7. David Dobrik. While having a large fan base, David Dobrik and his vlog squad faced increasing scrutiny and criticism in 2020 related to past behavior and allegations. This shift in public perception led some to find his content and online persona annoying or even concerning. 8. Colleen Ballinger, Miranda Sings. Known for her character Miranda Sings, Colleen Ballinger's
you a little
content
creep, though, I
sometimes
heard.
drew criticism for being repetitive, cringeworthy, or even inappropriate for her younger audience. This led to some viewers finding her online presence and character annoying. 9. Nikocado Avocado,
boy.
known for his extreme eating
You went to you got the last one for the worst of all list. Oh boy.
videos and often dramatic and controversial behavior, Nikocado Avocado
fat
was a
dude
divisive
himself.
figure in
I don't care if
2020.
he's skinny now, he's
While
fat.
some found his content entertaining, many others found it disturbing, unhealthy, and ultimately annoying due to the shock value and perceived negativity. It's important to remember that this is based on general sentiment and criticisms observed around that time, and individual opinions will always vary. The landscape of YouTube and public perception of creators is constantly shifting.
Name 6 more. Just name 6 more. We gotta get through this rabbit hole, get through this magic squid, whatever you wanna call it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Hulk became a coward.
Okay, let's delve into 6 more YouTubers who generated significant criticism and were often considered annoying by some viewers in 2020.
Again,
Remember this is based on prevalent discussions and opinions from that period. 10. Trisha Paytas. Known for their often unpredictable and controversial behavior, dramatic online presence, and frequent shifts in opinions, Trisha Paytas was a constant source of discussion and,
You
for
gotta
many,
learn how to use
annoyance
pronouns,
due to the
Gemini.
perceived chaos and attention-seeking
Gemini, you gotta learn to use pronouns because she's a girl.
nature of their content and actions. 11. Shane Dawson. While facing significant backlash earlier, Shane Dawson attempted a comeback in 2020, which was met with mixed reactions. For many, the past controversies and perceived insincerity of apologies continued to make his presence annoying or unwelcome.
Yeah.
12. Micah Stauffer. In 2020, Micah Stauffer faced immense criticism for the rehoming of her adopted son with autism after heavily documenting his adoption journey online. This situation led to widespread accusations of exploitation, and many viewers found her handling of the situation deeply disturbing and annoying. 13. Elle Darby and Connor Swift. This influencer couple faced backlash in 2020 for traveling internationally during the COVID-19 pandemic and then complaining about the quarantine restrictions. Many found their actions and complaints tone-deaf and annoying given the global situation. 14.
Yeah,
Cole and
it
Sav.
sounds like they're tone deaf or whatever. Definitely saying that. Backlash. Oh yeah, Backlash is definitely getting attention. Yeah.
LeBrant family, known for their family vlogs, Cole and Sav often faced criticism for their parenting decisions and perceived exploitation of their children for content. This continued in 2020, leading some viewers to find their content and online persona annoying or even concerning. 15. Jeff Wittek. While not always considered annoying in the same way as others on this list, Jeff Wittek's serious injury in an accident orchestrated by David Dobrik in 2020 brought a lot of negative attention to Dobrik and the Vlog Squad. For some, Wittek's situation and the surrounding drama became a frustrating and annoying topic. It's worth noting that the reasons for finding these creators annoying varied greatly, from perceived problematic behavior and controversies to content styles and personal preferences. The YouTube landscape is constantly...
This guy was a part of that. Let me see. Injury. By Dobrik. You entered your... False God. So he was part of that squad?
Shifting, and public opinion evolves over time.
But Trisha's a girl. Is a girl. Name. Okay. Any. Wait. Name. 5 more. Well, Vicky knows. Whatever.
You are absolutely right. My apologies for the oversight regarding Trisha Paytas' gender. Thank you for correcting me. Moving on, here are 5 more YouTubers who generated significant criticism and were often considered annoying by some viewers around 2020.
I can see Rice gonna be annoying. I don't know. I could just see it.
Again, this is based on prevalent discussions and opinions from that period. 16. Whoa Vicky. Victoria Waldrop. Known for her controversial claims, perceived cultural appropriation, and often outlandish behavior, Whoa Vicky continued to be a figure who drew significant criticism and was often labeled as annoying or problematic by many in 2020. 17. Rice Gum. Brian Lee. Rice Gum has a history of controversial content, including offensive language and perceived immature behavior. In 2020, he continued to generate discussions and criticisms that led some viewers to find his content and online persona annoying. 18. Gabby Hanna. Gabby Hanna's online presence in 2020 was marked by various public controversies and what some perceived as erratic behavior. This led to a segment of viewers finding her content and online actions to be annoying or concerning. 19. Armored Skeptic, Kenny Hotz. While known for his critical commentary, Armored Skeptic's delivery and opinions sometimes rubbed viewers the wrong way, leading to him being considered annoying or overly critical by some. 20. Onishin, Gregory Jackson. Onishin faced increasing scrutiny and serious allegations of grooming and predatory behavior in 2020. For many, his continued presence on the platform and the disturbing nature of the accusations made him an extremely problematic and annoying figure in the worst sense of the word. It's important to reiterate that annoying is subjective, and the reasons for these perceptions vary. Furthermore, in the case of Onishin, the issues go far beyond mere annoyance and involve serious allegations. The YouTube landscape and public opinion are constantly evolving.
There's so many controversial YouTubers, I don't know all of them. But if they got a weird last name, it makes sense they have controversies.
Okay, let's continue with 8 more YouTubers who generated significant criticism and were often considered annoying by some viewers around 2020. As always, this is based on prevalent discussions and opinions from that period, and annoying is subjective. 21. Tati Westbrook. Following the intense Beauty Blendergate drama, Tati Westbrook's online presence in 2020 was still a subject of much discussion. Some viewers found her attempts to move forward or address the situation further to be tiresome or annoying. 22. Drama Alert. Keemstar. Keemstar's platform, which reports on YouTube and internet drama, is inherently controversial. His often confrontational style and involvement in various online feuds led many to find him and his content annoying or even harmful.
Keemstar. Hang on, before I finish with that, I got a question. Who's the most annoying YouTuber to y'all? Actually, we get to what I was doing. I thought I don't know why I thought it was Kazi.
23. Morgs. Known for his
My brain
over-the-top
hurts.
challenges and often perceived as mimicking Mr. Beast's style in a less authentic way, Morgs'
Really?
content was sometimes seen as repetitive and annoying by viewers looking for
Mr.
more
Beast's
originality.
style.
24. Deji Olatunji. While having a dedicated fan base, Deji's content in 2020 sometimes involved personal dramas and shifts in focus that some viewers found frustrating or annoying. 25. Jason.
Oh, for YouTuber had drama when not YouTuber. They're both big YouTubers. They had drama with this YouTuber 2 years ago, and they still post to this day on YouTube channel. Every now and then they'll bring it up on their channel or the other drama with them. The other YouTuber they had drama with 2 years ago that been squashed, has been flat over. Has been over already. And every now and then, like of this year, when they still post to this day, they still bring it up every now and then. Go ahead and unsubscribe from their channel because you don't, especially when you keep hearing that over and over and over. I'm like, oh my fire magic, leave it alone.
Station. Jason Ethier, known for his controversial and often insensitive prank videos, including faking celebrity deaths, J-Station
Okay, that's not
continued
funny.
to be a
Celebrity death
figure
is not
widely
funny.
criticized and considered highly annoying by a large segment of the YouTube community in 2020. 26. Life with Mac. Michaela Riccardi. Michaela's content, which often focused on her personal life and transitions, sometimes drew criticism for being overly dramatic or attention-seeking, leading some viewers to find it annoying. 27. Austin McBroom, The Ace Family. The Ace family faced ongoing criticism regarding their financial practices and various controversies. For some viewers, their continued online persona and handling of these issues were annoying. 28. Nrityashilpi, dancer, Suman Das. While perhaps
You
less
speak
known in
Japanese.
the English-speaking
I
YouTube
can't.
sphere, depending on regional popularity, any creator who engages in repetitive, low-effort, or otherwise irritating content within their niche could be considered annoying by their audience. This is a more general example to highlight that annoyance is not limited to the most mainstream English language creators. It's important to remember that this list reflects a snapshot of opinions from around 2020, and perspectives can change. Additionally, what one person finds annoying, another might find entertaining or engaging.
The last one of a YouTuber. I'll be back, y'all. I'm back, y'all. So,
Loki's horror and sequel Loki endures Goofies. This scene is simply divine. So much power. Lost my hammer. Like yesterday.
name 2 more.
Number 16. Illuminati Demise. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Alright, let's round out this subjective list with 2 more YouTubers who were often considered annoying by some viewers around 2020. 29. Colby Brock and Sam Golbach. Sam and Colby. While popular for their exploration and paranormal investigation content,
I'm
their
good.
style could sometimes be seen as overly dramatic or sensationalized by some viewers, leading to them being perceived as annoying. 30.
Oh, wow.
Trevor Wallace. Known for his comedic commentary and character work, Trevor Wallace's humor, while appreciated by many, might not resonate with everyone. Some viewers could find his style or specific characters annoying depending on their comedic preferences. It's important to remember that annoying is a very personal judgment, and what might
Yeah.
irritate one viewer could be entertaining to another.
Right.
The diverse landscape of YouTube caters to a wide range of tastes, and creators who aren't someone's cup of tea might be beloved by their own audience.
Yeah. Okay.
Every member of the Illuminati in creative and grisly ways. Thanks to this scene, we got an extensive look at the spells Wanda could use to end her life. Her violent actions conjured up a surprise.
Okay, for one final addition to this subjective list of YouTubers who were often considered annoying by some viewers around 2020. 31. Brittany Dawn Davis. Known for her fitness and lifestyle content,
Never
Brittany
heard of
Dawn
her.
faced significant backlash and accusations of scamming her followers with misleading fitness
Wow,
guides.
that Darman
This
video.
controversy led many to find her online presence and attempts to rebrand deeply annoying and untrustworthy. It's important to emphasize once more that annoying is a matter of personal opinion.
I know, their
and this
personal
list
opinion,
reflects
how
some
they
of the
feel.
prevalent criticisms and sentiments expressed
Yep.
around that time. The YouTube landscape is vast and constantly changing.
Okay, one more. More.
These extraterrestrial beings are famous.
Oh no!
Alright, for this final entry in our exploration of YouTubers who were considered annoying by some around 2020. 32. That vegan teacher, Katie Karen Decoy, known for her very strong and often confrontational stance on veganism,
that
vegan
vegan
teacher frequently drew criticism for her methods of promoting her beliefs, which some viewers found preachy, judgmental, and ultimately annoying. It's been quite a journey exploring this subjective topic. Remember that annoying is in the eye and ear of the beholder, and the YouTube landscape is ever evolving. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss or explore today?
Yeah, name 4 more. Please. We're not done yet. Why do you say sorry?
My apologies. Despite the previous final mentions, I understand you'd like to continue exploring this. Let's delve into 4 more YouTubers who generated significant criticism and were often considered annoying by some viewers around 2020. As always, this is based on prevalent discussions and opinions from that period. And annoying is subjective. 33. Elle Mills, known for her vlogs and storytelling. Elle Mills experienced a period of significant change in her content style and online presence around 2020. Some viewers found these shifts jarring or her new direction less appealing, leading to feelings of annoyance or disconnect. 34. Sam Pepper. Having faced controversy in the past, Sam Pepper's attempts to remain relevant or re-emerge on the platform were often met with negative reactions and annoyance from those who remembered past incidents. 35.
Oh, wow.
Jessie Page, known for her lifestyle and mental health content. Jessie Page sometimes faced criticism for being overly emotional or dramatic in her online presentations, which some viewers found tiresome or annoying. 36. Landon Clifford, R.I.P.
Oh.
While it feels somewhat uncomfortable to include someone who has tragically passed away, around 2020, Landon and his wife Cameron, Cam and Fam, sometimes faced criticism for their parenting content or how they presented their family life online, which some viewers found annoying or inauthentic. It's important to remember that
it's uncomfortable to include someone who has tragically passed away. Well, Landon Clifford, R.I.P. since you died, but if you were annoying back then, you were annoying back then.
these are based on opinions from a specific time, and that perspectives can evolve. Additionally, annoying is a subjective label. Is there anything else you'd like to explore or any other questions you have?
Yeah. Can you name for
Number 12, Captain America versus Iron Man. Captain America, Civil War. If Captain
in
America fought Iron Man,
20, well, I'll say 2011. 2012. Or we do, no, I want 2011. No, 2011. I want 2011. I want 2012.
but before you can eliminate Bucky, Cap steps in to defend his oldest friend.
Yeah, back all the way back to 2011.
Diving way back to 2011. The YouTube landscape was quite different then. The concept of annoying can also shift with the times. However, based on the prevalent types of content and some of the criticisms that arose, here are 4 YouTubers who might have been considered annoying by some viewers in 2011. 1. Fred Figglehorn, Lucas Cruikshank. While incredibly popular with a younger audience, the high-pitched voice, over-the-top energy, and repetitive nature of the Fred character could be grating for older viewers or those who preferred more nuanced content. The sheer saturation of Fred videos at the time might have also led to annoyance for some. 2. Annoying Orange, Dane Boddigheimer. Similar to Fred, the annoying orange character, with its constant talking, puns, and often disruptive behavior towards other fruits, was a massive hit with a certain demographic. However, the simple and repetitive humor could easily become irritating for those who didn't find it funny or who were overexposed to it. 3. Rebecca Black. While not a YouTuber in the sense of creating regular content, Rebecca Black's song Friday and its accompanying music video went viral in 2011 and became a cultural phenomenon. However, the song's simplistic lyrics, repetitive melody, and Black's somewhat awkward performance were widely mocked and considered annoying by a significant portion of the internet. The sheer ubiquity of the song and the negative attention it received could certainly qualify it as an annoying element of YouTube at the time. 4. Shane.
Well, we just dealt with Shane Dawson at the 2020 list, like earlier. But this is 2011. 2011 came way before 2020, so.
Dawson, in some of his earlier, more shock humor-focused content. Even in 2011, Shane Dawson was known for pushing boundaries with his comedy, which sometimes involved crude or offensive humor. While he had a dedicated fan base, some of his content from that era could have been considered annoying or even offensive by viewers who didn't appreciate that style. It's important to remember that these creators were also very popular at the time, so what was annoying to some was entertaining to many others. Humor is subjective, and internet trends evolve rapidly.
Name one more.
Epic mic drop made our own jaws drop. Tony's badass confession made it clear that he wouldn't.
Let's say 4 for the first one.
Okay, reaching back to the YouTube of 2011, here's one more YouTuber who might have been considered annoying by some viewers at the time.
Okay.
5. Ray William Johnson, known for his show equals 3 inches where he commented on viral videos. Ray William Johnson was hugely popular. However, his rapid-fire delivery, sometimes forced humor, and the repetitive format of the show could become grating for some viewers over time. Additionally, his content occasionally faced criticism for being derivative or for his on-screen persona. It's interesting to look back at what might have been considered annoying then, as internet humor and content styles have changed so much since 2011.
Yeah. Great. Break down. Now can 16 annoying.
We're given only glimpses of a blue-tailed figure teleporting through the halls and acrobatically dispatching enemies. Thanks to stunning cinematography, we're left in awe as the camera moves with a kinetic intruder. The scene served as a refreshingly original and electrifying display of everything that Nightcrawler is capable of. With one stunning scene, he became one of our favorite on-screen.
Oh, I say character, so Ray Manchester. I can see that. Ray. I can see Ray being annoying. Big man child. I can see that from Harry Danger. I can see that.
Trying to pinpoint the most annoying characters is really tough, because what bothers one person might be funny to another. Plus, annoying can depend on the specific episode or how a character is written at different times. However, based on some common criticisms and how characters were portrayed in 2016 in popular Nickelodeon shows, here are 16 characters who might have been considered annoying by some viewers. From SpongeBob SquarePants. 1. Mr. Krabs. His extreme greed could be seen as irritating at times.
Yeah.
2. Patrick Star in certain later episodes. Some felt his character became overly exaggerated and less intelligent, which could be annoying to longtime fans. From The Fairly Odd Parents, which was still airing new episodes in 2016. 3. Foop introduced later in the series, some viewers found him to be a one-dimensional and annoying villain compared to earlier antagonists. 4. Chloe Carmichael. As a perfect character added to the show, some felt she was a Mary Sue, and her presence detracted from the original dynamic, making her annoying. From Henry Danger. 5. Captain Man, Ray Manchester. His immaturity and sometimes selfish behavior could be seen as annoying despite his heroic role. 6. Jasper Dunlop. Henry's overly enthusiastic and sometimes clueless best friend could be irritating to some viewers. From the Thundermans.
Yeah, it can.
7. Billy Thunderman. His dim-witted nature and repetitive jokes might have annoyed some viewers.
Yeah.
8. Nora Thunderman. Her mischievous and sometimes bratty behavior could be grating. From Nikki, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn. 9. Any of the quads. Nikki,
Yay.
Ricky, Dickie, or Dawn. At different times. Their constant sibling rivalry and bickering could be annoying depending on the episode's focus. It's hard to pick just one, as they often annoyed each other and the audience collectively. From Game Shakers. 10. Bunny. Her eccentric and sometimes disruptive behavior could be seen as annoying. 11. Ruthless. His intense and often over-the-top reactions could be irritating to some. From School of Rock. 12. Freddie Huerta. His laid-back attitude and occasional lack of seriousness might have annoyed viewers looking for more focus. 13. Summer Hathaway. At times, her overly controlling nature could be seen as irritating. From The Loud House, which premiered in 2016, so opinions were still forming, but some early character traits might have been seen as annoying. 14. Lori Loud. Her bossy and often condescending attitude towards her younger siblings could be annoying. 15. Luann Loud. Her constant pranks and puns might have been irritating to some viewers. One more, from a show that concluded in 2016 but might have had some lingering annoying perceptions. 16. Bella Dawson.
I grew up watching Bella and the Bulldogs as a kid.
Bella and the Bulldogs. Her sometimes overly optimistic and persistent nature might have rubbed some viewers the wrong way. It's worth reiterating that these are subjective opinions, and many people enjoyed these characters. What's funny or tolerable varies greatly from person to person.
Name 7 more. We need 7 more. We might get the Power Rangers Down charge. I don't know. I remember Sanjay and Craig. I grew up watching that too. Sanjay and Craig.
Okay, let's dig a little deeper into the Nickelodeon landscape of 2016 for 7 more characters who might have been considered annoying by some viewers. From Sanjay and Craig, 17. Sanjay Patel. His often naive and easily excitable nature, especially when influenced by Craig, might have been grating to some. 18. Craig Slithers. His wild and often gross antics, while the premise of the show, could be considered annoying by viewers who didn't appreciate that style of humor. From Harvey Beaks. 19. Dade. His rebellious and often disruptive behavior could be seen as annoying by those who preferred the more gentle nature of Harvey and Fee. From Pig, Goat, Banana, Cricket. 20. Any of the main quartet, Pig, Goat, Banana, Cricket, at times. The show's chaotic like an absurd nature meant the characters' often illogical and over-the-top actions could be annoying to viewers who didn't connect with the humor. It's hard to single one out, as their collective absurdity was often the point. From Bunsen is a Beast, premiered later in 2017, but let's consider characters from shows that were relevant around the 2016 timeframe, even if their premieres were slightly before or after if they were in regular rotation. 21. Mikey Monroe. His overly enthusiastic and sometimes oblivious nature in the face of Bunsen's beastly antics might have been annoying to some viewers. From The Loud House. 22. Lynn Loud Jr. Her aggressive and competitive nature, especially towards her siblings, could be seen as annoying.
Yeah, that is annoying. You super competitive all the time, you are very annoying. And then, it appeared later in 2017. Well, I'll still count that in there because, why not?
Reaching back to a show that was still airing in 2016. 23. Plankton, SpongeBob SquarePants. While a beloved villain, his constant, never-ending schemes and failures could become repetitive and thus annoying to some viewers over the long run of the show. Again, this is all based on subjective opinions and potential criticisms. Many viewers likely found these characters entertaining.
Okay. Name 5 more. Well, name 5 more. Oh, Mr. Crockett. Hey, I had a teacher in online school named Mr. Crockett.
All right, let's round out this subjective exploration of potentially annoying Nickelodeon characters from around 2016 with 5 more. From SpongeBob SquarePants. 24.
And most of them be SpongeBob and Loud House. What? Sean Pages? No! How was Charlotte annoying? Well, I guess because she knows everything, I guess.
William Fancyson. His constant condescension and attempts to one-up Squidward could be grating to some viewers. From The Fairly Odd Parents. 25. Mr. Crocker. His obsessive pursuit of fairies and his constant failures might have become repetitive and annoying for some viewers over the long run of the series. From Henry Danger. 26. Charlotte Page. While often the voice of reason, her sometimes sarcastic and know-it-all attitude could be seen as annoying.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
From the Thundermans. 27. Dr. Colosso. His sarcastic and often self-serving remarks from his bunny form might have been irritating to some viewers.
Yeah.
From Nikki, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn. 28. Principal Rivers. His often clueless and easily manipulated nature could be annoying in his interactions with the quadruplets. It's important to remember that annoying is a very personal feeling, and what bothers one viewer might be a source of amusement for another. These are just characters who, based on their traits and how they were written, might have occasionally rubbed some viewers the wrong way around 2016.
Okay. Name 9 more. Just name 9 more. We get a lot of Loud House of SpongeBob, I think. We're gonna spoil stuff for ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. That's 9? Okay.
Okay, let's dive back into the Nickelodeon universe around 2016 for 9 more characters who might have been considered annoying by some viewers. From The Loud House. 29. Flip, the owner of the convenience store. His often unsanitary practices and generally unpleasant demeanor could be seen as grating. 30. Chandler McCann. The school bully, his antagonistic behavior towards Lincoln and his friends would likely be annoying to most viewers. From Sanjay and Craig, 31, Vijay Patel. Sanjay's father, his often overbearing and strict nature could be irritating at times.
Yeah.
32, Bell Pepper. The overly enthusiastic snake expert, her intense passion could be seen as annoying by some. From Harvey Beeks, 33. Miriam, Harvey's mother, her overly cautious and sometimes smothering nature could be annoying. From Pig Goat Banana Cricket, 34. Burgerstein. His bizarre and often nonsensical appearances and actions might be annoying to some viewers. From Henry Danger, 35. Schwo Schwartz. His eccentric inventions and sometimes odd behavior could be irritating to some.
Swash.
From the Thundermans, 36. Hank Thunderman. His often goofy and sometimes incompetent superhero antics could be seen as annoying. One more, reaching back to a show that was still relevant in 2016. 37. Timmy Turner. The Fairly Odd Parents in later seasons. Some longtime fans felt his character became more selfish and less likable in later seasons, making him occasionally annoying. It's important to keep in mind that annoying is subjective, and many viewers likely found these characters entertaining or even endearing.
Became more selfish and less likable in seasons. Why Timmy become more selfish? What's wrong with you, Timmy? I guess I write it because he's a kid. Like, you know, since he's a kid, it's making him a little more selfish. Because the writers think kids are selfish. Nickelodeon writers think kids are really... Nickelodeon writers think kids are selfish. I guess why, like, oh, that's right, Timmy's annoying. I guess why they say that. I said name 9 more. Name 8 more. We're getting a lot of Loud House. Something about Loud House was really annoying. We get a lot of Loud House and SpongeBob.
Alright, let's venture back into the Nickelodeon world of 2016 for 8 more characters who might have rubbed some viewers the wrong way. From the Loud House, 38, Lynn Sr., the Loud family patriarch, his often goofy and sometimes
Hang on. I feel like we're getting a lot of Loud House and SpongeBob to me, like characters wise. I feel like we're getting a lot of that. A little bit of Fairy Odd Parents, a little bit of Henry Danger, but like we get a lot of Loud House and SpongeBob in my opinion.
Olivia's parenting could be seen as annoying. 39, Rita Loud, the Loud family matriarch, her occasional attempts to insert herself into her children's lives in a somewhat overbearing way might have been irritating to some. From Sanjay and Craig, 40, Megan Sparkles. Sanjay's overly ambitious and sometimes self-centered neighbor could be seen as annoying. From Harvey Beeks, 41, Rooter, Harvey's gruff and often dismissive father could be irritating to some viewers. From Pig Goat Banana Cricket, 42, Razzle Dazzle Pickle. His overly cheerful and often nonsensical pronouncements might have been annoying to some. From Henry Danger, 43, Goomer, Charlotte's slow-witted and often disruptive co-worker at Junk and Stuff could be seen as annoying. From the Thundermans, 44, Barb Thunderman. Her sometimes overly enthusiastic and slightly ditzy nature could have been irritating to some viewers. One more, from a show that had a significant presence around 2016, 45, Squidward Tentacles, SpongeBob SquarePants. While a beloved character by many for his sarcasm, his constant negativity and complaining could definitely be considered annoying by some viewers. Again, it's all a matter of personal taste, and what annoys one person might be a source of amusement for another.
I forgot about Charles' little co-worker. I don't remember. I remember that. Yeah, for Junk and Stuff could be co-worker. Okay. More. Hang on, I was going to say. I mean, actually, complaining a lot can be annoying. That can be annoying, yeah. We're getting a lot of Loud House. Like, it's Loud House and SpongeBob back and forth. We're getting a lot of Loud House. Loud House will be the most annoying show in the world, man.
Okay, let's add 5 more potentially annoying Nickelodeon characters from around 2016 to our subjective list. From the Loud House, 46, Lola Loud. Her spoiled and demanding nature, along with her tendency to manipulate others, could definitely be irritating to some viewers. 47, Lucy Loud. Her constant gloomy demeanor and morbid interests, while a defining characteristic, might have been annoying to viewers who prefer more upbeat characters. From Henry Danger, 48, Mary Gaperman. The often overly dramatic and sensationalist news reporter could be seen as annoying in her portrayals. From the Thundermans, 49, King Crab. The recurring villain with his over-the-top evil schemes and pronouncements might have been annoying to some viewers. One more, from a show that was still airing in 2016. 50, Sheldon J. Plankton, SpongeBob SquarePants. Let's give him another mention with his full name for emphasis. His relentless and often pathetic attempts to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula, coupled with his constant failures and whiny voice, could be considered annoying by some viewers over the long haul. That brings our extensive list to 50. It's quite a testament to the diverse personality.
Okay. The list of 50 is quite a testament.
Nickelodeon has offered over the years, and how differently those personalities can be perceived. Is there anything else you'd like to explore about these characters, or perhaps move on to a different topic?
Name 7 more, please. Just need to. Oh my god. Why is Wanda on here from Fairy Oddman? She's a great character.
Alright, let's dive back into the Nickelodeon pool from around 2016 for 7 more characters who might have landed on some viewers' annoying lists. From the Loud House, 51. Lynn Sr., again for a specific recurring trait. His tendency to be overly involved in his kids' activities, often in an embarrassing or clueless way, could be grating to some. 52. Mr. Grouse, the Loud family's grumpy and often complaining neighbor, could definitely be seen as annoying. From Henry Danger, 53. Jeff Bilski, the often incompetent and somewhat oblivious employee at Junk and Stuff, could be irritating in his interactions. From the Thundermans, 54. Gideon, the persistent and somewhat creepy admirer of Max, could be seen as an annoying recurring character. From Nikki, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn, 55. May Valentine, the overly enthusiastic
Phoebe's
and sometimes
superhero.
clingy friend of Dawn, could be annoying to some viewers. From SpongeBob SquarePants,
No, Gideon at a certain time. I don't know when. I think he always had a crush on Phoebe. No, he had a crush on. He had a crush on Phoebe and Thundermans. I grew up watching Thundermans, dude. I grew up watching the Thundermans. No, I don't know. At a certain time, he had a crush on Thunder Girl, which is Phoebe's superhero persona.
56. Pearl, Mr. Krabs' teenage daughter, her constant complaining about being uncool and wanting to fit in could be tiresome for some viewers.
Yeah.
One more. From a show that was still airing new episodes in 2016. 57. Wanda, the Fairly Odd Parents. While generally a voice of reason, her nagging and sometimes overly cautious nature could
yeah.
occasionally be seen as annoying, especially when it stifled Timmy's fun, even if for good reason. That adds 7 more to our ever-growing subjective list. We're really exploring the nuances of annoying in Nickelodeon characters. What are your thoughts on this extensive list?
This is a great twist because the film plays with our expectations. We expect Jason. And just when we're sure that he cannot be, we get confirmation that he is. Number 17. The Joker made Batman. Batman's origin is perhaps the most famous in the entire superhero genre. During a night out, his parents are randomly gunned down in a dark alley. The 89 Batman film decided to shake the traditional story up with a major twist. When the Joker intimidates Bruce Wayne's love interest, Vicky Vale, the villain says a certain phrase.
Ever dance with the devil, you pay? I always ask that of all my prey.
Batman quickly recalls that his parents' killer said the same exact thing.
Like doing this name 6 more. We might get. Yeah, but we got more Loud House. Yep.
Okay, since you're finding some resonance with the list, let's add 6 more Nickelodeon characters from around 2016 who might have been considered annoying by some viewers. From the Loud House, 58. Meryl, one of Lola's pageant rivals, her snobbish and competitive attitude would likely be annoying to many viewers. 59. Haiku, Lucy's friend. Her consistently monotone and gloomy demeanor might be irritating to some who prefer more expressive characters. From Henry Danger, 60. Misshapen, the often eccentric and overly dramatic drama teacher, could be seen as annoying in her interactions with the students. From the Thundermans, 61. Blobbin, the often captured and somewhat dim-witted villain, could be seen as more of a nuisance than a threat, potentially making him annoying. From Nikki, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn, 62. Principal Tiffin, her often ditzy and out-of-touch nature could be annoying in her role of
Certain
authority.
cheeks, no.
One more, from a show with a strong presence in 2016. 63. Sandy Cheeks, SpongeBob SquarePants. While generally well-liked for her intelligence and athleticism, her overly enthusiastic and sometimes preachy attitude about science in Texas could occasionally be grating to some viewers. we're really getting into the depths of Nickelodeon's character roster. Any particular types of annoying traits you're noticing among these characters?
Aries' true identity, Wonder Woman.
Well,
Set during the First World War, Wonder Woman sees Diana and Themyscira throw herself into the conflict in an attempt to stop Ares, the god of war, with a magic, god-killing sword. Along the way, she and pilot Steve Trevor are aided by the peace-seeking Sir Patrick Morgan in getting into the Western Front to find the man they believe to be the god stirring up humanity's lust for battle. However, they discover Ares is Sir Patrick himself, who turns up to confront Diana.
Let me see.
Although the revelation that
Who's somebody I've ever?
therefore the god killer is also a
Let me
spy.
see, y'all, because let me see.
Number 14, the Skrulls.
Let's see.
Captain Marvel. When we're first introduced to the Skrulls, it's easy to see them as villains. They're shapeshifters who attack mercilessly and even capture the main heroine. As an added layer, they've traditionally been villains in the comics.
Let me
But when
see.
Skrull leader Talos actually talks to Carol, he reveals they aren't cold-blooded threats. The complicated truth is that the shapeshifting race resorted to violent means so they could find their missing brethren.
Lost everything at the hands of the Kree. Can't you see it now? You're not one of them.
As an added kick to the gut, Carol's boss, Gone Rod, is revealed as an actual supervillain. These developments brilliantly played on the expectations of the
Okay, who else did I see? I'm trying to see.
It just goes to show
Um,
all by their face or faces.
So sorry.
I'm trying to see who else.
Carol, this is war. I is a filthy writer.
Number 13
I can see Jasper being annoying. I can really see for Jasper.
is a half vampire who's
For a lot, I can see that. I can see it for Jasper. I can see it.
after she died. He made it his mission to eliminate as many of the bloody creatures as he could. Blade's personal quest puts him into conflict with the vampire Deacon Frost. After the hero is captured by the villain,
And
Elsa is still alive.
Would you die?
yeah.
I came back that very same night. He did get into his arms.
It's interesting to hear which character.
Out that she was bitten by Deacon Frost. And to take things a step further, she was working with the
I
villain to
can
get Blade's
see
blood.
that
This three-for-one twist makes for a
for
fantastic and emotional
a
roller
lot
coaster ride that recontextualizes
people.
everything we learned about Blade
And
up to that point.
I
It also made it clear that the
understand.
Hunter needed to slay Deacon Frost ASAP. Number 12, Goodnight, Charles.
Ah, it's interesting to hear which characters resonate with you as being potentially annoying based on common perceptions. 1. Charlotte Page, Henry Danger. You mentioned her, and it aligns with the earlier point about her sometimes sarcastic and know-it-all attitude. While she's often the smart one who helps Henry and Ray, that constant intellectual superiority can rub some viewers the wrong way.
It can.
2. Lynn Loud Jr., The Loud House. Her aggressive competitiveness and tendency to turn everything into a sport can definitely be seen as annoying, especially when it impacts her siblings negatively. Her intense energy and sometimes dismissive attitude towards others' feelings could also contribute to this perception.
Yeah, she
3.
could be
Jasper
smart.
Dunlop, Henry
She gotta be smart.
Danger. His overly enthusiastic but often clueless nature, along with his persistent and sometimes unwanted involvement in Henry's superhero life, is a common reason why some viewers find him annoying. His lack of awareness and occasional obliviousness to social cues can be grating. It's fascinating how certain character traits, even if intended to be part of their personality or comedic relief, can be perceived negatively by a significant portion of the audience.
Yeah.
These examples highlight how a character's defining features can sometimes cross the line into being irritating for some viewers. Would you like to discuss any of these characters or their specific annoying traits further? Or perhaps explore other characters on the list you might agree with?
Although we had a feeling Mysterio was bad, we didn't know his master plan would be this extensive.
With you, Mysterio will be the greatest hero of
Yeah. I'm back, y'all.
Understood. Is there anything else I can help you with today in Mansfield, Ohio? Perhaps a different topic you'd like to explore?
Yeah. Can I'm back, y'all. My brother was telling me something.
This twist was a brilliant way to bring a villain we thought
Mentioning where what state live in. I told him a few times to stop doing that, y'all. I told him a few times he must forgot or may I delete something when the I deleted a few chats this morning. I checked with Gemini. Chris Martin, I deleted something yesterday. We chat the topics with Gemini, so maybe one of those chats or two of those chats, I definitely deleted probably, and he probably forgot, or he does it to be annoying. I don't know.
secret African country ruled by the titular hero. However, it comes as a surprise when the previous king, T'Chaka, is revealed to have killed his brother and Eric's father in
Okay, I'll remember that. You can always ask me to forget things or manage what I've saved for you on the saved info page. Is there anything else I can help you with?
the young Killmonger orphaned and resentful, yet still desiring the home he never knew. T'Chaka being in the wrong and Killmonger more in the right definitely threw us.
Yeah.
Number 8. Henri Ducard is Ra's al Ghul. Batman Begins. After leaving Gotham, Bruce Wayne is trained by Ra's al Ghul's League of Shadows.
And
Henri Ducard have a philosophical disagreement leading to
in
Ducard's life. Later, after establishing himself as Batman, Bruce is surprised when a party guest offers to introduce him to Ra's al Ghul, whom he believed to be dead.
Bruce, there's somebody here who says we must meet.
However, it's Ducard himself who's revealed to be the real Ra's al Ghul.
we'll spoil the list for ourselves.
While we considered choosing the revelation of Ra's daughter Talia's identity, it's its
I just say 5.
All right, let's take a trip back to the YouTube of 2009. The platform was still evolving, and what constituted annoying might be different than today. However, based on the prevalent types of content and some of the criticisms that arose, here are 5 YouTubers who might have been considered annoying by some viewers in
Right,
2009.
tell us.
1. Tay
Tay
Zonde.
Zonde.
Known for his song Chocolate Rain and his deep voice, Tay Zonde experienced a surge in popularity. However, the song's somewhat bizarre lyrics and his often awkward delivery could be considered annoying or unintentionally humorous by some viewers. His continued presence after the initial viral hit might have also grated on those who found the novelty had worn off. 2. Liam Kyle Sullivan Kelly. Liam Kyle Sullivan's character Kelly, known for her loud, obnoxious, and often self-centered persona in songs like Shoes, was a popular comedic figure. However, the character's abrasive nature and the repetitive style of the songs could be considered annoying by viewers who didn't appreciate that type of humor.
Right.
3. The Annoying Orange, Dane Bodeheimer. While gaining significant traction around this time, the Annoying Orange's constant puns, talking, and disruptive behavior towards other fruits could be irritating to viewers who didn't find the concept funny or who were overexposed to it. 4. Fred Figglehorn, Lucas Cruikshank. As mentioned in the 2011 list, Fred's high-pitched voice, chaotic energy, and repetitive style were already prominent in 2009. While popular with a younger audience, these traits could be very annoying to older viewers or those seeking different types of content. 5.
Right.
Certain reaction channels. Even in 2009, reaction videos were becoming more common. Some early reaction channels, particularly those featuring overly exaggerated or seemingly insincere reactions, could have been considered annoying by viewers who preferred more
Reaction hell.
genuine or insightful commentary. It's harder to pinpoint specific channels from that era that were universally deemed annoying in this genre, but the format itself had its detractors. It's interesting to see how some of these names overlap with the 2011 list, indicating that certain styles of content or personalities can be consistently polarizing. The definition of annoying on YouTube has certainly evolved along with the platform itself.
Yeah, on that 11, 12.
Ego's plans for galactic expansion and domination.
So not
Already brainwashed Peter.
good enough reactions, not the best reactions.
Ego reveals that he intentionally gave Peter's mother a tumor to prevent himself from halting his plan out of love for her.
It broke my heart to put that tumor in her head.
guidance of comic book art dealer Elijah Price, David explores his abilities. He's also a thief knowing someone's crimes through touch, which he uses to find and defeat criminals. When he finally shakes hands with Price, though, David discovers Price.
Unfortunately, my searches didn't turn up specific names of reaction channels that were widely considered annoying in 2009. The reaction video format was still relatively new then, and specific creators who might have been disliked at the time aren't as clearly remembered or documented as some of the other types of content creators from that era. However, I can offer some general characteristics of reaction channels that might have been considered annoying by some viewers in 2009. 1. Overly exaggerated reactions. Similar to today. Today, some early reaction channels might have featured reactions that seemed forced or insincere, prioritizing dramatic expressions over genuine commentary. 2. Repetitive format. Channels that consistently used the same formula for every video, without offering much variety or original insight, could become tiresome for viewers. 3. Lack of original content. If a channel primarily consisted of reacting to other people's work without adding significant value or commentary, it might have been seen as lazy or parasitic by some.
Oh, wow.
4. Poor audio/video quality. In the early days of YouTube, production quality was often lower. Reaction channels with bad lighting, sound, or editing might have been considered annoying due to technical issues. 5. Offensive or inappropriate commentary. Channels that used reaction videos as a platform for offensive jokes, personal attacks, or inappropriate content would likely have been disliked by many. It's worth noting that the standards for YouTube content were different in 2009, and what might be considered annoying now might not have been as big of an issue back then. Did you have any specific types of reaction videos in mind that you found annoying at the time? Perhaps I can try a different search approach if you have more details.
No, not really. No, not really.
Okay, no problem. It's understandable that specific examples from that early era might be harder to recall. The YouTube landscape has changed so much since then. Is there anything else you'd like to explore about the early days of YouTube, reaction channels in general, or perhaps a completely different topic?
Nope. I'm good. Thanks for the mini.
The new Hydra group, a beautiful parasite inside the shield.
The second Captain America film is full of twists and turns straight out of a spy thriller. But arguably its best occurs when the conspiracy Cap has been chasing down is discovered to have been orchestrated by none other than remnants of his old World War II enemies, Hydra.
That's impossible. So we start to. Accidents will happen.
The Nazi splinter group has been growing like a cancer inside of S.H.I.E.L.D. for decades, biding their time to seize control.
For 70 years, Hydra has been secretly feeding crisis. We need more.
While our previous entry had plenty of build-up and surprise, this twist is great for its sheer shock factor and its ripple effects throughout the MCU.
Hydra always comes back. Cut off the head, tomorrow will take its place.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo.
You got it. Hey everyone. It's great to be chatting with you all. Hope you're having a fantastic day.
But that's not all, folks. It's the real blockbuster. Brace yourself and might want to sit down. Spider-Man's real name is...
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 best decisions made by Marvel.
Guys,
Go on, kid.
For this list, we're looking
You are most welcome. It's always a pleasure, old friend. I'm glad I could help. Feel free to reach out anytime you have more questions or want to explore new topics. Have a great rest of your day.
the right choice and tell us yours in the comments. Number 20, making Kevin
Thanks.
Feige
You
president of Marvel
too,
Studios.
bro.
Marvel Cinematic
I
Universe
will
has a lot of people that have
chat
contributed to its overall success.
with you again.
Sounds good, bro. I look forward to our next chat. Take care.
You too. That's the end of the video, guys. Ugh. That's the end of the video, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for 92 subscribers. Let's explore more stuff, actually. If we make this bigger, just the size, just the color, too. Let's see, with this some more. Okay, we can just create this a bit more. Bye, guys.